Okay, so you might not have heard of money back offers, but they can actually be really profitable if you do them. You might have seen offers like money back as cash if your horse finishes second or third in this race. Or maybe there's other stuff like money back as a free bet if your horse loses. These are what we call money back offers, and we can make great profit through these using matched betting. Hi, my name is Joe and I've been match betting for a few years now, and I'm also the co-owner of Match Betting Empire. In this video, I'm hopefully going to explain how money back offers work. I'm not going to be able to do a walkthrough today because it's actually a Monday and there's not really any money back offers on that I could go through. But in the future, hopefully I'm going to do a walkthrough video which will go step by step the process of how we make money from these offers. So the first type of money back offers that I want to cover are going to be the money back as cash if your horse finishes, say, second or third. Now these are pretty common on sites like Paddy Power or Sky Bet. And with these money back as cash offers, it's pretty simple. We just back and lay a horse for as little qualifying loss as possible and then hope that the horse finishes second or third, because if it does, our back will lose but our lay will win. So we'll take a small qualifying loss of whatever it is, say 50p, but then we'll also get £10 back as cash. So altogether, if you've lost 50p on the qualifying bet, but then we've made £10 as cash from the refund, we end up with £9.50 in profit, which is lovely. Now there is definitely a bit of nuance with this, because if there's a favourite horse to win, for example at odds of like 1.5, which is really low, the qualifying loss might be really low on that horse, but the chances are it will probably win the race, so we won't actually get the refund of it finishing second or third. The same goes for really high odds horses as well. So you almost have to be a bit selective on the horse that you pick, obviously trying to still keep the qualifying loss as low as possible. For a majority of them, I'd say a qualifying loss of under £1 will be good. It will still be value in the long run. Now maybe a step on from this is going to be the money back as a free bet if your horse finishes second or third. Now, instead of getting cash back if your horse loses or comes second or third, you're getting a free bet here, so it's adding an extra step. All this means is we're going to get a £10 free bet instead of £10 in cash. This is going to reduce our profit slightly because we're only going to be able to turn that £10 free bet into around £7.50 guaranteed profit. And the way we do this is the same as the sign-up offers with a free bet. So we want to use a high odds being above 5.0, and we're going to back and lay it to make guaranteed profit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then watch the sign-up offers video. It will explain everything in there of how to turn a free bet into guaranteed profit. I think I've got a specific video called how to turn a free bet into guaranteed profit, so watch that. So it's still going to be profitable even if you take like a £1 qualifying loss and it does finish second or third, because hopefully we're going to be able to turn that free bet into around £7.50 profit. It depends on the bookmaker. If it's, say, Bet365, they've got really good odds, you might be able to make £8, £8.50 profit. If it's not as good, maybe like a Virgin Bet or Live Score Bet, you might only be able to make £7. So in principle, we're doing the same thing of just backing and laying a horse, then hoping it comes second or third, or whatever it is. Some of them are second, third, fourth, fifth. It depends on the promotion. You've got to make sure you read the promotion and understand what it actually is. Now, a slightly different type of offer to those ones is going to be money back if the horse loses. Now, there are a few different ways you can attack this. The first way, which is what we've just done, is just backing and laying a horse and hoping that it loses, which is a perfectly valid technique. It's probably what I'd recommend as a beginner to do. Just find a horse with a low qualifying loss and hope that it loses. The second way is going to be using a money back if bet loses calculator. So let me show you an example using this money back if bet loses calculator. So let's say the offer is money back as a free bet if your horse loses this race, and it's maximum £10, so the maximum free bet is going to be a £10 free bet. So the back stake on the bookmaker is going to be £10, and let's say we found a horse of back odds of 4 and lay odds of 4.4, and the difference between this and a normal match betting calculator is a bit called cash back, and this basically just means the amount of money you can make back from your free bet. So we're aiming for at least £7.50 profit here, let's say, and once you put in all those values, 0% exchange commission, we're going to be able to make £4.88 in guaranteed profit. That's not if something happens, that's literally guaranteed profit. And obviously that profit can increase with maybe higher odds and also closer between back and lay as well. So anytime there's a money back if something loses, and you're basically covered on all outcomes, you can make guaranteed profit with match betting. Another way you can attack these sort of offers is by underlaying the place. And this is probably a better way to do it long term, but for beginners, I'd recommend just getting into the habit of standard backing and laying just the horse to win. It's just important to practice the basic technique, or maybe look at locking in profit with a money back if bet loses calculator. So this really was a whistle stop tour of money back offers. You can get money back offers not just on horse racing, on football as well, and they work in a similar way to this. As I said, I'm hopefully going to do a walkthrough offer explaining everything a bit better and showing exactly what you need to place on each thing. But the main thing is just using standard backing and laying here. The only thing that might be different is the money back if bet loses calculator, but I've shown you how it works. But if you do have any questions, make sure to just ask. So I hope this was somewhat useful, and thank you so much for watching.